folks, everybody watching online. We are live at Rothsay Netherwood School. We have a game against the Rothsay Netherwood Girls U18 and the Moncton Scorpions U14. This will be a non-league game. It's an exhibition game. Of course, this jamboree was put on by Rothsay Netherwood School here in beautiful, cold Rothsay, New Brunswick. So, big thank you to Rothsay Netherwood for hosting this event. Lots of good hockey here over the weekend, and this should be a pretty good game. We'll see if the boys can keep up to the girls here. I have my doubts, but we'll see. We'll get ready to go here in a minute. I hope everybody's home nice and toasty. A little bit cold here in Rothsay this weekend. And we have a big storm coming for southern, I guess southern parts of New Brunswick should get 20 to 30 centimeters of snow, I believe, is what's coming. So the boys may have a snow day tomorrow. We'll see. I don't want to jinx it, but I know I still got to work, as do most of us. Either way, it's Sunday, and we're at the hockey rink. This will be 3 15-minute periods with a flood between 2 and 3. Again, this is an exhibition game. In goal for Rothsay Netherwood is Hull. Last name Hull. And in goal for Scorpions, Caleb Landry. Both teams are hyped up. Getting ready to go here. Malley will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Here we go. Scorpions win the face-off. Crow has it. Crow in behind his net. He sends it up the wing to Dufour. Dufour gets it out of the zone. Here's a race for it. Rothsay stolen by Malley. Backhand shot. Score right off the bat. Malley on the backhand finds the back of the net. It's 1-0 Scorpions. Face-off won by RNS. They send it in deep. Landry out to stop it. I guess I got to turn the camera. It helps so you can see at home. Rothsay with it in behind the net. They get tripped up. Digging for it in the corner. They send it back. Thomas with a shot saved by Landry. Kept in by Rothsay. Back to the point. Shot that gets deflected up over the net. Eval back for it. He sends it around for Crow. Crow starts the breakout. He flips it in. They'll go for a change. Dufour, he's in with it. Back in around the net. And RNS send it around. Robinson up to pinch. RNS gets it out. Sturgeon with it. Sturgeon to Leger. Leger holding on to it. Sends it up the middle. That'll go all the way down. Icing's waved off. RNS with it in their zone. Miguel LeBlanc, he gets a piece of it. He'll go get it over along the boards. Sturgeon in the corner. He gets pinned against the boards. Here's a shot. Miguel LeBlanc goes wide. Robinson, he dumps it in. RNS sends it out all the way down the ice. And that's going to be icing with 13:03 to go in the first period. Scorpions with a 1-0 lead. Gauvin to take the face-off for the Scorpions. RNS comes up with it. They're in over the line. Pass to the center. Gauguin right through the crease. And Godet has it. He flips it up along the boards. Sent right back in by RNS. McBain. McBain tries for Gauvin. And RNS sends it all the way back in. Landry out to stop it. McBain picks it up, sends it up to Theriault. Theriault, cross-ice pass. He's looking for O'Connor. Kept in by O'Connor, and RNS cleared the zone. Logan Crow, he banks it up along for Dufour, too far for him. RNS turn around in their own zone. Puck go, good stick by Crow to knock that free. Roussel tried for it, too far for him. Rebound. And Landry freezes the puck. 11:56 to go in the first period. Scorpions are up by 1. Face off won by RNS. Shot. Landry makes a save. RNS still with it. Roussel blocked the pass. Crow in behind his net. He gets it up along the boards to Roussel. Roussel over to Malley. Malley, Roussel, Dufour. They're in over the line. And the goalie covers that up for a whistle. With 11:27 to go in the first. 1-0 for the Scorpions. RNS win the face-off. They get it up along the boards. Here's a possible break. And icing is the call. 11:19 remaining. Miguel LeBlanc to take the face-off for the Scorpions. RNS wins it back. They get it up along the boards. Kennedy sends it up to Dawson. She flips it in over the line. Gets cleared by the Scorpions. Kilfoyle sends it in. Tucker has it in behind the net. Robinson back to Tucker. He gets it up the wing. Leger. Sturgeon is in offside with 10:55 remaining in the first period. Scorpions are up by 1. Miguel LeBlanc to take the face-off for Scorpions. Sturgeon fires that in. RNS, they get it up along the boards. RNS with it now, circling around. And it gets cleared out of the zone by the Scorpions. Kilfoyle has it again. That puck goes up and out of play. With 10:28 to go in the first, Scorpions are up by 1. Gauvin will take the face-off for the Scorpions. RNS has it. They send it in deep. Landry out to stop it. McBain going after it in the corner. He gets it up along. Kept in at the blue line. Shot in. Blocker save by Landry. Loose puck right in the middle. Here's a shot. That hit a stick. Went wide. RNS, that puck came all the way out. They're offside. They'll have to tag up. 9:48 to go in the first. Scorpions are up 1-0. Bell has it. RNS, they tried to center. Good stick by Landry to prevent that pass from happening. Roussel, he dumps it in. That hits the official skate. RNS turn it around the other way. Crow picks it up. Crow flips that up to Malley. He's in over the line. Malley with a shot. That hit the post. And stayed out. 9:13 remaining in the first. 1-0 Scorpion. Face off won by RNS. They send it around. Miguel LeBlanc sends it right back in towards the net. Got deflected up over the net. RNS, they get it out of the zone. Here's a 2-on-1. RNS, they're in. Here's a shot saved by Landry. Loose puck. And there's going to be a penalty on the play. Tucker's going to get called for interference. At 8:49 left in the first period. RNS are going to the power play. Good save by Landry to keep it 1-0. That puck gets cleared, but it hits the netting. Out of play. 8:44 to go in the first. Minute 55 remaining in the RNS penalty. Scorpions are up by 1. RNS win the face-off. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy, cross-ice pass. Here's a shot that goes wide. Kennedy has it again at the blue line. Right through the middle. Takes a shot. Deflection. That went wide. 1:32 remaining in the RNS power play. Here's a shot. That got deflected over to the side. RNS with control in behind the net. They send it back to the point. Kennedy has it again. She takes a shot that hit a skate, went wide. Miguel LeBlanc with the backhand. He gets it out to the neutral zone. With 1 minute remaining on the RNS power play. Kennedy sends it around. Thomas picks it up in the corner. Being chased in behind the net. Bit of a slash by McBain. Kilfoyle. And it's cleared all the way down the ice with 40 seconds remaining on the RNS power play. 7:23 to go in the first period. 1-0 Scorpions lead. Pass up for Culligan. She's in over the line. Puts on the brakes. RNS circling around. Centering pass, hit a skate, went wide. Here's Gauvin. Got a bit of Bit of room. Gauvin takes a shot. Blocker save. 6 seconds remaining in the RNS power play. And that'll do it. Tucker's back on the ice. Scorpions survive that penalty. And puck goes up out of play. 6:41 remaining in the first period. Scorpions are up by 1. Face off to the left of Landry. Tucker, he gets to it, sends it up, cuts pass over to Malley. Malley gets it knocked off his stick. Flips it to O'Connor. O'Connor gets it in. Dufour going to chase in the corner. RNS get to it. They send it up along the boards to Kennedy. Robinson gets there. He sends it in deep. RNS cycle it around. That's kept in. Tucker fires it towards the net. Dufour has it. He gets shoved off the puck. RNS get it to the blue lines, kept in by Tucker. And finally they get it out. Here's Kennedy in over the line. Kennedy centers it. Here's a chance for RNS. Shot that goes up out of play with 5:49 to go in the first. Off to the left of Landry. RNS comes up with it. Kilfoyle at the blue line. Shot block. Miguel LeBlanc banks it up along the boards. And RNS send it right back in. McBain over to Gaudette. McBain, he bumps it up for Leger. Leger, he backhands it in. They'll go chase. Sturgeon's with him. RNS have it in behind the net. There's a collision, loose puck, and RNS will skate it out of the zone. Ebel fires that right back over to Crow. Crow, long pass up for Sturgeon. And Thomas for RNS gets it over to the side. Race for it. RNS gets to it first. And then Crow picks it up in behind the net. Theriault, he's being chased. Long pass up for Gauvin. Good play by RNS to break that up. And here they come the other way. They're in over the line. Drop pass. Here's a shot through traffic. That didn't quite make it to the net. Another centering pass. It's picked off. Loose puck. And Abel backhands it to the blue line. Culligan has it for RNS. Shot. There's a good block by Crow. RNS very dangerous looking right now. And the puck gets skated up in over the line. Roussel shot. Saved by, I believe that's Hall. 4:03 remaining in the first period. Scorpions with a 1-0 lead. Face off won by RNS. Kennedy with some speed. Gets it knocked off her stick. Loose puck, and that goes up out of play. With 3:52 remaining in the first. Face off to the right of Landry. Shot right off. Good save by Landry. And the puck sneaks out at the blue line. Kennedy gets bumped by Robinson. Malley sends it across over to Tucker. Watch out. The linesman almost got hit by that one. 3:25 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Scorpion lead. Miguel LeBlanc set to take the face-off for the Scorpions. Face-off will come all the way down to the right of the RNS goalie. RNS control it. Matthews. She skates it out through the neutral zone. Taken over by Sturgeon. Sturgeon banks it off the boards. Kilfoyle sends it in deep. Sturgeon with it in behind the net. RNS center it. And Landry finds it with 3:01 to go in the first period. 1-0. Scorpions lead. Sturgeon. He skates it up. He'll backhand that in. That'll go right in on net, and they'll cover that up for a whistle. 2:53 remaining. Off the face-off, Scorpions control. Crow over to Sturgeon. Gets picked off by RNS. Thomas, she's in over the line. Thomas skates right through Crow. Loose puck in front, and it's cleared by the Scorpions. Leger. He's in over the line. He gets nailed along the boards by Underhill. That's going to be a penalty. Interference is the call. With 2:29 remaining in the first. 1-0. Scorpions lead, and they're going to the power play. Goal back. Take the face-off for the Scorpions. RNS are able to clear. Robinson back for it. Robinson gets it up for Goulvin. Goulvin, he knocks it in the neutral zone, sent right back in by RNS. Theriault. Theriault up to Robinson. Robinson tries for Goulvin, and Zeeland sends it all the way in for RNS. Minute 24 to go. The Scorpions power play. Minute 51 remaining in the first period. Here's Theriault. Theriault banks it off the boards. Tucker will get to it. Tucker with a shot, save. Loose puck. Back to Robinson. Robinson over to Tucker. Tucker with a shot. Tucker has it again. Another shot that goes into the corner. RNS kept in by Robinson. Finally they clear. Kennedy, she's in over the line. Here's all alone. Kennedy scores. RNS, short-handed goal. They tie the game at 1. Real good effort by Kennedy. She stayed with the puck the whole way. She went through 2 of the Scorpions to get it to the net. McBain gets it up for Roussel. RNS have it. McBain. He sends it in. 30 seconds to go. The Scorpions power play. 56 remaining in the first period. 1-1. Kilfoyle. She takes a shot that goes wide. Roussel gets to it. Roussel. 42 seconds remaining on the clock. Malley, he's in over the line. They're looking to set up. 7 seconds to go in the Scorpions power play. Loose puck along the boards. RNS clears all the way down. Penalty's over, and that'll be icing with 23 seconds remaining in the first period. Looks like the Scorpions are going to get called. Interference, I believe. Well, RNS are going to the power play. Face off to the left of Landry. Malley fires that around. RNS get to it. They have 16 seconds left in the period. Shot towards the net. Good stick by Crow to send that over to the side. And the puck gets sent all the way down. That'll do it for the first period. Malley fell hard into the boards. Looks like he's going to be okay. After 15 minutes, we have a tie game. RNS will start the second period on the power play for 1 minute 37 seconds. Miguel LeBlanc lining up to take the face-off for the Scorpions. Terrio gets to it. He fires that in all the way around. RNS looking to set up. Start their breakout. Pass over to Lace. They're in over the line. Drop for Dawson. Dawson right through the middle. Shot that goes up over the net. And that puck will get cleared all the way down the ice with 1:06 remaining. The RNS power play. 14:24 to go in the second period. Tie game. Here's Thomas. Thomas puts on the brakes. Sends it across ice. There's a collision. Gauvin. From the blue line, Thomas again. Sends it right across. Sturgeon tried to get it. Right in front, RNS with a chance. Pad save by Landry. Here's Sturgeon going the other way. He's in over the line. Backhand. Good save. And covered up by Hall. 17 seconds remaining on the RNS power play. 13:39 to go in the second period. And we're tied at 1. Paddy O'Connor to take the face-off for the Scorpions. That's won by RNS. They skated in over the line. Fanned on the shot. Loose puck in front and snagged by Landry, showing off his baseball skills. 3 seconds to go on the RNS power play. 13:26 remaining in the second. We're tied at 1. O'Connor take the face-off. RNS wins that. Here's a shot. Pad saved by Landry. Rebound. Penalty's over. Loose puck. And goal. RNS find the back of the net. Right as the penalty expired. 2-1 RNS over the Scorpions. Leger to take the face-off for the Scorpions. RNS win that. Guess they blew it down, the puck went out of play. Not sure it did, but either way, play is blown dead. 13:09 to go in the second period. RNS are up by 1. Crow, he gets to it. Sends it around. Roussel. Sorry, Abal. He sends it right in on net. That's a shot on goal. .12:59 remaining in the second. 2-1 RNS in the lead. RNS win the face-off. Lace. Lateral pass. Roussel chasing. Kilfor has it. Just skate around. They get it out all the way down. That's going to be icing. Waved off by the officials. Ebal. He sends it up along the boards. Shot blocked by Roussel. Lace. Shot that goes wide. Dufour. He'll get to it. Dufour sends it in deep. No go chase. Battle in the corner. RNS come up with it. They send it all the way around. 12:04 remaining in the second period. RNS are up by 1. Here's Ebal being chased down. Ebal puts on the brakes. He passes it up for Leger. Gets picked off right in the neutral zone. Ebal has it again. Ebal. He sends it up along the wall. Leger picks it up. Leger. Pass gets picked off. RNS keep it in at the blue line. Robinson has it. Robinson, he finds Sturgeon. Sturgeon, nice pass up to Leger. Here's Malley. Malley, he's in over the line. Leger. Sturgeon gets to it over to Leger with a shot. Save, rebound. Loose puck. And RNS knock it over to the corner. Robinson. Over to Leger. Back to Robinson. He tries for Tucker. Tucker, he takes a shot that gets blocked. In behind, Sturgeon going after it. And RNS have it. They send it around along the boards. That's kept in by Tucker. Right towards the net. And that's covered up for a whistle. 10:36 to go. We get a penalty on the play. Looks like it's going to be a Scorpions power play. RNS leading. 10:36 remaining in the second. 2-minute power play for the Scorpions. RNS send it all the way down the ice. Too far for McBain to get, and Gaudette's back for it. Gaudette, he gets it up for Theriault. Theriault. LeBlanc, touch pass back to Theriault. Back to the point, McBain. McBain over to Gaudette. Gaudette. LeBlanc. And RNS get to it. Kept in by McBain. He sends it into the opposite corner. RNS tried to clear, can't. Centering pass. Good job by the RNS defense to block that pass. Here's a loose puck. Up in the air. Back to Godet. Godet over to McBain. McBain with a shot. Saved by the goalie. Miguel LeBlanc in the corner. Pass back to Godet. Godet with a shot. That hit a stick. Goes up out of play. 9:34 to go in the second period. 2-1 RNS lead. Face off to the right of Hall. Ebal sends it across. Crow with a shot. Pad save, rebound. And it's cleared by RNS. With 45 seconds to go in the Scorpions power play. Crow has it. He'll look around. Crow. Cross ice pass over to Dufour. Dufour gets it over. Roussel chips it into the corner. Roussel gets his stick on it. Still with it. Over for Gauvin. Too far for Crow. Here's a race for it. Crow gets to it first. Ebal sends it back over to Crow. 16 seconds to go in the Scorpions power play. Here comes Crow. Pass up for Gauvin. He's in over the line. Gauvin back to Crow. Penalty about to expire. Shot towards the net. That goes right through. Teams are back. Even strength. Ebal, he gets it up to Dufour. Centering pass. Bouncing puck. Nobody could get their stick on it. Crow gets to it. He sends it into the corner. Roussel in behind the net. To Dufour right in front. Fanned on the shot. I don't think he got his stick on it. Roussel with it. Roussel gets it into the corner. Roussel still with it. He's got Dufour and Malley in front of the net. Goes back to Tucker with a shot. That goes in the opposite corner. Malley. Malley takes a shot. Good save by Hull. Malley has it again. Nice little move. Gets it over to Leger. Shot. Stick save. Good pressure here by the Scorpions. Another shot from the point. And the goalie covers it up. With 7:36 to go in the second period, RNS are by 1. Referee not allowing the Scorpions to make a change. Godet will step in to take the face off. That's won by RNS. They get it in. Godet back for it. Sturgeon up for Leger. Leger, he's got Miguel LeBlanc back to Leger. Gets it knocked off his stick. Sturgeon comes up with it. The battle in the corner. Thomas for RNS. They get it up. Thomas has it again. She flips it in. Good block by Godet. Godet in behind his net. That was almost too many men on the ice penalty, but they didn't play it, so no harm, no foul. Here's McBain. McBain gets it up the wing. We got a penalty on the play. RNS are going back to the power play. .6:37 to go in the second period. 2-1, RNS are leading. And the Scorpions are shorthanded for 2 minutes or less. They get that all the way down the length of the ice. Ontario's in. Here come RNS. Good stick by Gauvin. He gets it back in deep. Gauvin. He gets knocked down in behind. Pass up for Gauguin. And that's offside with 6:06 remaining in the second period. Minute 30 to go. The RNS power play, and they're up by 1. Certainly hope for those of you at home that are watching, you've had a good weekend of hockey. I know we have. It's been cold here in Rothsay, but nevertheless, it's been some great hockey here the last 2 days. And this is just capping it off. Tucker sends that all the way down with a minute 11 remaining. The RNS power play. 5:44 to go in the second period. RNS are up by 1. Robinson, he sends it back out into the neutral zone, almost picked off by Gauvin. And Lace gets it in over the line. He drops that back. It's kept in at the blue line by Kennedy. And Tucker sends that all the way right on goal. She'll cover it up. Malley was right on the doorstep. 47 seconds remaining on the RNS power play. 5:23 to go in the second period. 2-1. RNS are leading this one. RNS, 36 seconds to go in their power play. They're looking to set up. Here's a shot that goes in behind the net. Thomas is there. Thomas sends it up along the boards, takes a funny bounce. Thomas with it again. Sends it back to the point. Kilfoyle gets it into the corner. Gaudette, he gets it up along the boards, kept in by Kilfoyle. And it's kept in again. Here's a chance. RNS couldn't get to it. The penalty's over. Here's a puck that went right through the crease. RNS couldn't get to it. 5-on-5 hockey again with 4:29 to go in the second period. The Scorpions are trailing by 1. Icing's waved off. Malley got a piece of it. RNS. Scorpions on a change. Here's a chance now. Good job by Abal to get his stick on it. Roussel tries for Miguel LeBlanc. That goes in the opposite corner. RNS gets body position. Miguel LeBlanc comes up with it. Here's Dufour in behind the net. Dufour. He's looking for an option. He gets the puck stolen from him. And here comes Thomas. Backhand over to Gauguin. Abal being chased down. He gets to it. Abal from the corner, kept in by Shanahan. That's going to be a penalty on the play. With 3:31 to go in the second period. RNS are up by 1. Scorpions are going to the power play. Face off to the right of Hull. O'Connor in to take the face off for the Scorpions. Back to Tucker. Tucker has it again. Terrio right through the middle. Shot. Good save. Rebound. And Hull covers it up for the whistle. With 3:21 to go in the second period. 2-1 RNS lead. Scorpions are on the power play. Patty O'Connor taking the face-off for the Scorpions. Terrio back to Tucker with a shot. Stick save by Hull. And RNS will clear with 1:37 remaining in the Scorpions power play. Pass gets picked off. RNS, Dawson, she gets it into the corner. Puts on the brake. She's looking for help. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy, nice pass across. Good job by Robinson to block that pass. 1:12 to go in the Scorpions power play. Kennedy. She sends that right in. Landry will stop that. And Robinson picks it up in behind his net. Robinson gets it up for Sturgeon. Sturgeon still with it. Gets it knocked off his stick, and that's going to be offside. With 2:17 to go in the second period, RNS are up by 1. The Scorpions have 46 seconds remaining in the power play. Miguel LeBlanc to take the face-off for the Scorpions. Sturgeon gets it over to Gaudette. Gaudette, nice pass over to Legier. Legier with a shot that hit a stick, goes to the corner. Sturgeon, right on net, hit the side of the net. And RNS will clear with 27 seconds to go in the Scorpions power play. 1:55 remaining in the second period. RNS are up by 1. Here's Sturgeon. Sturgeon gets it over to Legier. Legier with a shot that goes wide. Loose puck in front, gets knocked back to Gaudette. Gaudette finds Sturgeon. 4 seconds to go. Centering pass. Good deflection by the RNS defense. Penalty's over. Teams are back even strength. Gaudette back forward. He gets it up along the wall. RNS right in the middle on the backhand. Nice little move. She gets called down to the ice. No call. Shot. Good save by Landry. 1:06 to go in the second period. RNS are leading this 2-1. Malley wins the face-off for the Scorpions. Puck gets sent around for Roussel. Kept in by Culligan at the blue line. Ebal with it. Culligan knocks it over. Ebal picks it up. Tro, he gets that to the corner. Roussel, long pass up for Malley. Here's a race. Malley, he tips it. Malley falls down. Still with it now in behind the net. RNS send it up along the boards. Dufour. And RNS, Thomas gets it in over the line. Tro, he puts on the break side of the net. Gets it up for Malley. It's picked off. And Malley picks it up again. Culligan with a good stick gets it back into the Scorpion zone. 10 seconds remaining in the second period. Here's a race for it. Kennedy has it. She sends it in. Ebal banks it off the boards. That'll do it for period number 2. RNS are up by 1. We're going to flood the ice. We'll be back for third period action. we're back. Third period action from Rothsay Netherwood. RNS are holding their own here against the boys. They're up by 1. Kilfoyle couldn't keep it in at the line. Ebal. He gets it over to Crow. Crow up along the boards for Sturgeon. Picked off by RNS. And they send it in. They're offside. They'll have to tag up. Landry out to stop it. Gives it to Crow. Here's a long pass up for Sturgeon. Sturgeon gets it to Miguel LeBlanc. Picked off by RNS. That's brought in offside. With 14:11 to go in the third period, RNS are up by 1. Govan to take the face off for the Scorpions. Tucker sends that in. Terrio. Here's Matthews for RNS. She gets it in deep. Tucker back forward. He sends it around. Beadle. She gets it around the opposite corner. Robinson will go for it. Matthews knocks at it. Gets it in behind the net. Here's a steal. RNS centering pass. They had Landry out of position. Couldn't get onto the puck. Pressure now by RNS with 13:30 to go in the third period. They're up by 1. Thomas. Cross-ice pass. Shanahan gets it. Terrio, he'll flip that into the neutral zone. RNS fires it right back in. Both teams are on a change. Robinson gets it up along the boards. Battle in the corner. Underhill with a shot that gets blocked by Malley. Tucker gets it to Malley. Malley cross ice for Dufour, a little too far for his stick. Icing's waved off. Underhill has it for RNS. She gets it up along the boards. Here comes Beadle. In the corner. Back to Kennedy. Underhill. Cross ice pass. Robinson gets to it. And he'll clear the zone. Godet. Over to McBain. McBain. He finds Sturgeon. Sturgeon, he's in over the line. Right through the middle. Sturgeon couldn't get the shot away. Shot by the Scorpions. And Godet has it. He sends it back. McBain will have to go for it. 12 minutes to go in the third period. RNS are up by 1. Pass too far for Sturgeon. Kilfoyle has it. They're in over the line. RNS has it in behind the net. It's picked off by a bow. Sent around to Sturgeon. Sturgeon. He finds Leger. Gets it knocked off his stick. Miguel LeBlanc. He gets it in over the line. Leger, he gets tied up. And here come the girls. RNS, they're in over the line. Good stick by Terrio to break that up. And here comes Malley. He's got Terrio with him. Malley. Terrio with a shot. Good save by Hull. With 11:05 to go in the third period. RNS with a 2-1 lead. Face-off won by RNS. That puck sneaks out at the blue line. Here's a battle for it. Robinson gets his stick on it. RNS, they send it around deep. Too far for Robinson. Scorpions come up with it. Pass right, goes right up through center. Terrio, he deflects that into the zone. Kept in by O'Connor. And RNS cleared the zone. Robinson, he'll have to be quick. He's being tailed by Thomas. Robinson finds Terrio. Back to Robinson. He sends it across to Tucker. Picked off. RNS in behind the net. They're circling around. Kennedy went through everybody. Pass goes across. Nobody there. Here come the Scorpions. Malley. And that'll be an icing call with 9:49 to go in the third period. RNS are up by 1. Face-off won by the Scorpions. Goodette sends it around. Tries for Roussel. That's kept in by RNS. McBain gets pushed off the puck. Here's a steal. Stick was tied up. RNS couldn't get the shot away. And here comes McBain the other way. He gets it in over the line. RNS clear. Here's a race for it. Pass across. And that's going to be a penalty against McBain with 9:16 to go in the third period. RNS are going to the power play. Face off to the right of Landry. Linesman didn't like that face-off. Let's change it up. RNS, they come up with it. Kilfoyle with an awesome name. Here's a shot. Good save by Landry. With 9:05 remaining in the third period. RNS are up by 1. And they're on the power play. Off the face-off, RNS control. Pass across for Culligan. Back to the blue line. Culligan, here's a shot through traffic. Saved by Landry. Miguel LeBlanc to take the face-off for the Scorpions. And the puck gets cleared by Robinson all the way down right on goal. RNS with 1:27 seconds to go on the power play. Culligan, she gets it in over the line. Brings it right into the corner. Pass back for Kilfoyle. It's in her feet. Thomas picks it up. Thomas with a shot saved by Landry. And it gets blown down. With 8:25 remaining in the third period. 1:09 remaining on the RNS power play. 2-1. The girls leading the boys. Kennedy has it. She gets it over. Savannah. Cross ice pass. Back to Kennedy at the point. Over to Savannah. And that puck goes up. Hits the netting. 42 seconds remaining in the penalty. 7:57 to go in the third period. RNS are up by 1. Leger, he slaps at it, sends that down 200 feet. Hull out to stop it. Here's a pass up along the boards. Shanahan gets it cross ice to Lace. Lace, she gets it in deep. RNS circling around with 15 seconds to go on the power play. Shanahan with a shot that gets blocked by Crow. Here comes Malley, short-handed. He's in over the line. Malley cuts to the middle. Malley with a shot, stick save by Hull. And she'll cover it up for the whistle. Right as the penalty expires. They're back even strength. With 7:14 to go in the third period. RNS are up by 1. Scorpions win the face-off. McBain to Terrio. Terrio sends it in the corner. O'Connor trying to get at it. Terrio stops it. He gets tripped up. RNS get to it. They clear the zone. Godet gets it knocked off his stick. He sends it back for McBain. McBain pass up to O'Connor and deflects it into the corner. Gauvin going after it. Terrio. And Matthews for RNS gets it knocked off her stick, but it's recouped by RNS. Gauguin tips it. She's in offside. Have to retreat. And Kilfoyle will pick it up in her own zone. 6:23 to go in the third period. The Scorpions are trailing by 1. Here's Somerville in over the line. Good job to break that up. Kilfoyle has it now. Up to Zeeland. Zeeland right through center ice. She's in over the line. Gets it in deep. Roussel, he'll get to it. He clears the zone. It's kept out by RNS and skated in offside. No call, but the Scorpions got to retreat. 5:47 to go in the third period. Scorpions are down by 1. Landry in behind the net tried to stop it. RNS have it. Here's a shot. Goes up over the net. That was a bit of a trip, but he was going for the puck. Dufour couldn't get a handle on it. RNS are in offside. They'll have to tag up. 5:17 to go in the third period. Scorpions are trailing by 1. Dufour, he gets it to center ice. Shanahan sends it right back in. Landry out to stop it. Picked up by Abal in behind the net. Abal fans on it. RNS in the corner. Shanahan, here's a shot, glove down by Landry with 4:51 remaining in the third period. 2-1, RNS lead. Face-off won by the Scorpions. Puck takes a funny bounce. This rink tends to give strange bounces off the boards. You got to be careful. Here's Crow. Gets it up for Leger. Crow picks it up again. Crow, nice little move. Sends it back to Sturgeon. Sturgeon loses the puck. RNS turn it around. It's picked up by Crow. Crow with a shot that gets deflected wide into the corner. Sturgeon has it. In behind the net. Sturgeon tried to center it. And RNS will skate it out of the zone. Pass up for Bedell. She gets it in, and McBain picks it off. Zeeland tried to find someone at center. Puck goes all the way down into the RNS zone. 3:47 to go in the third period. RNS are up by 1. Here's a shot that goes, hits something, goes in behind the net. McBain, he gets it up for Terrio. Terrio tried to find O'Connor. Gauvin He's in over the line. Gauvin, he takes it in wide. Sends it in behind the net. Gauvin, he cycles it around to O'Connor. O'Connor centering pass. Theriault was right there, had his stick tied up. Couldn't get the shot away. Vedette, he sends it back for O'Connor. RNS will get there. They'll flip it up. That hits the beam. Out of play. 3:01 remaining in the third period. 1-goal game. Face-off won by the Scorpions. Malley. Puck gets sent in by Tucker. That goes up over the net. RNS trying to clear the zone. Can't. They get it up along the boards. Knocked down by Robinson. RNS get it in deep. Thomas in the chase. Tucker, he backhands that over to Robinson. Robinson up to Dufour. Dufour gets it to center. Here's Malley. He's in over the line. Malley gets it knocked off his stick. RNS. Thomas comes up with it. He gets it up to Bettle. Dufour has it. Dufour. He finds Malley. Malley's in over the line. Robinson picks it up. He sends it into the corner. Robinson tries to center. A good defensive stick by on the other way. Bettle's in over the line, right to Landry. He'll cover it up for the whistle with 1:54 remaining in the third period. 2-1 RNS lead. Right off the face-off. Scorpions control. Underhill. RNS sends that in. Landry out to stop it. 1:44 to go in the third period. Scorpions need a goal to tie things up. Miguel LeBlanc. RNS clear the zone. Kennedy has it. She fires it in deep. Puck takes a funny bounce. Landry out to stop it. 1:22 to go in the third period. 2-1 game. Another funny bounce off the boards. Landry covers up for a whistle with 1:17 to go in the third period. Gauvin gets it knocked off his stick. Somerville, she's in over the line, gets it in deep. Another funny bounce. Gauvin, he gets pushed up against the boards. Somerville. And here comes RNS the other way. Vedette gets to it. 47 seconds to go in the third period. RNS with a 2-1 lead. Vedette. Here's Theriault. Theriault brings it in. Shot on net. That goes wide. RNS turned it around the other way. With 25 seconds to go. Empty net in the Scorpion zone. RNS couldn't get it to go. Robinson for Gauvin. Matthews gets it in deep with 10 seconds remaining. Matthews tried for the empty net. Bettle has it. She takes a shot. Kept out by McBain. And the girls beat the boys. 2-1. RNS win over the Scorpions. Fantastic game. Got to give credit to the girls. They came out, played hard. They deserved the win. And a big shout out to Rothsay Netherwood School for hosting this jamboree. It was a very exciting, action-packed weekend. Thanks for tuning in at home. We appreciate it. Our next games are going to be next weekend. We're in Bathurst. We have games against the Northern Moose January 31st, Saturday, 1 p.m. and February 1st, Sunday, 1 p.m. Both games against the Moose. We hope to see you there.